What's going on, FG fam? Welcome to another episode of the Miami Marlins franchise here on MLB the Show 21. It is episode 25. We'll also have a series against the Milwaukee Brewers. They have Miles Hughesby. If you remember him, he was a blue chip prospect from Season 1's draft, and he is playing in the majors already, so I can't wait to take a look at it. I hope you're excited. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for the love of franchise content. Help this channel grow. It has been growing. We're almost at 7,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into it. Don't go anywhere. And here we go, continuing through season number 3, Pablo Lopez with a big start against the Phillies, holding a 4-0 lead. The Marlins will win 4-1, so a good start against a division rival here on MLB Network, and then a 2-zip win in the second game and a sweep 8-6. No real critical situations to have to jump into there. Taking the first game 6-3 against the Braves, then losing a 5-4 game, just a one-run game there, and then winning the rubber game 2-1. So a good start for the Marlins in this episode. Now up 2-0 against Atlanta and holding on to win 4-3. They wanted Javi Baez to get a third home run. I really wasn't going to jump into that moment. But a series against the Milwaukee Brewers, as talked about in the intro. No Miles Hughesby in the lineup, but here we are at South Beach Park. The 10-3 Miami Marlins, a great record to start the season. They'll take on the 5-7 Milwaukee Christian Yelich's, or, you know, the Brewers, I guess you could call them. Sixto Sanchez will be on the mound. He's actually 1-0 this season. He has 2 starts, but a 10.61 ERA is not where we thought he would be this season. A 2.25 whip is terrible. He will face Eric Lauer, who has a 1-1 record with a 2.61 ERA and a 1.65 whip. So a couple of pitchers that would like to get even better here to start this season. Here's a ground ball by Javi Baez. That's going to get past the third baseman. They would call this one an error. Not really sure, you know, if I agree with that. I don't think he really got glove on the ball. But here's Mike Trout up at the plate, and early here in the bottom of the first inning, Trout puts this one over the left field wall, just shy of the fountain. So his 4th homer of the year, travels 360 feet and gives the Miami Marlins a 2-0 lead here at home on that 2-run shot. Javi Baez, whether he should have been on base or not according to that error, Mike Trout takes advantage and gets the 2-run blast here to provide the early lead. Now into the top of the second, it's Keston Hiura, and he hits one deep out to right center field on a full count. That thing is gone into the stands of the lazy river out there in right center field. That goes 385 feet to cut the lead in half until Michael Conforto on a 3-run pitch. 3-1, he hits it over the center field wall on a line drive. It traveled 420 feet, and Conforto's sort of slow start, 13 games. That's only his 2nd homer of the season. And we'll see if that can maybe spark him into getting back on track. Last year he had over 40 home runs for this ball club. We'll see what he can do this season. Chris Bryant, the new Milwaukee Brewer, up at the plate, and he laces one way out into left. That one does go into the fountain. Longer than Mike Trout's homer. That one goes 398 feet for Chris Bryant's 1st homer of the season. So it's been a pretty slow start for Chris Bryant, but he cuts the lead yet again. It's in half, 4-2. Here's Mike Trout, and this one's sailing. He wants it to stay fair, and it does into the fountain this time. A solo shot for Trout's 5th homer of the year, 2nd of the game. It traveled 403 feet. It's bombs away here in this Marlins-Brewers matchup off of Lauer and Sixto Sanchez. Sanchez just getting lucky that nobody's on base when these damn things are popping off, and there goes another one. Christian Yelich to straightaway center field. and that is gone. His third of the season, traveled .422. Brent Suter coming into the game for Milwaukee. He's pitched in 4 games to a 6.75 ERA, and here he gets Francisco Mejia to pop out into an infield fly rule with the bases loaded. Still bases bombed, 1 away now. Casey Golden coming in with a golden opportunity. Wink, wink. Here he is, and he laces one to center field. This one's hit pretty deep. It is going to get caught. The tag up is attempted, and slow runner going over to third is tagged out for the double play, but not before the other run comes across the plate. So it is 6-3 to end the 6th inning at South Beach Park. Going into the 7th, it's Garrett Crochet who is coming into this one. A 3-0 record in 49 games last year. This is actually his first appearance of the season. He hasn't even come into a game yet. 2 outs. He gets the strikeout of Mitchell to get through the top half of the 7th inning. Then Alec Bettinger brought in for the Brew Crew. He's pitched 13.1 innings this season to a 4.73 ERA, and Eloy Jimenez just cranks one out to center. It will hit the water slide, the bottom of the water slide, for a big homer. His third of the season. 430 feet this one travels for Eloy Jimenez. There he is, slapping hands, coming around third. Starlin Castro's like, damn. But there we go, the home run for Eloy Jimenez to give these Marlins an even bigger lead. Now no Ramirez coming in. He's got a .87 ERA in 10 1/3 innings, so you would think, you know, he might be a pretty darn good pitcher to bring in a situation where you're not looking to give up any more runs, but the answer to that is no. No Ramirez gives one up here to Bobby Bradley, who absolutely slams one out to right center field. It is gone. His 4th of the year, travels .431. Bombs away. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Here's Christian Yelich. This one is laced off of Garrett Crochet in the top of the 8th, and that's in the right field fountain. That is gone. That is Yelich's 2nd homer of the game, his 4th of the season. Kyle Schwarber here in the top of the 8th gets a single that will bring the runner home from second base. The throw to the plate is not in time. Milwaukee cuts the lead to 11-5. Guillermo Marquez coming in, still yet to allow a hit to a right-handed batter. He has a 0 ERA in 7 games pitched, but that's going to get ruined here, as this is another bomb into the right field fountain. It actually bounces off the right field fountain, and Christian Yelich has his 3rd homer of the game, so maybe I wasn't too far off in calling them the Milwaukee Yeliches. Here's Lucas Sims. He's pitched in 2 games this season to a 6 ERA. Hasn't been the greatest start for him, but he's got plenty of time to turn it around. Here's Jesus Aguilar. This one laced over to second base. The throw is off. And that is going to not only allow a runner to score, but keep the game going. Here's Jacob Nottingham. He hits one deep out to center field, but Trout gets under it and ends the ball game at 11-8. A lot of scoring in this one. 19 runs scored. An 11-8 ball game. Almost looks like a game in which an NFL team had 3 field goals and a safety, and the other one was trying to come back at a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, but never got the field goal to tie it up. Mike Trout's the player of the game with 2 homers and a double in this one. For the Brewers, it was Bryant, Yelich, and Hero with home runs. Yelich had 3 homers, 4 ribbies on the day. Lauer went 5 innings, gave up 4 earned runs, and didn't really help his ERA any, that's for sure. Jimenez, Conforto, Trout with 2, and Bradley with the 5 homers for the Marlins today. Sixto Sanchez gave up 3 runs in 6 innings. After that, a 9-3 win and a 7-6 win against Milwaukee to finish off the sweep. We never actually got to see Miles Hughesby. He's more of a bench bat for Milwaukee at this point. Hopefully he will grow into a starting role. 5-3 for the Dodgers. We beat them. Then Tony Gonsolin trying to close us out here in the 9th inning with a 6-5 lead. They had 3 runs in the first inning, and they've been just holding on ever since. He hits Michael Conforto coming up to the plate as Cronenworth is hit on that one. And then here's Conforto with a shot to center. It is gone in the walk-off 3-run bomb by Michael Conforto, his 4th of the season. You can see he's starting to heat up a little bit. He hits a lot of big clutch hits for this team. He did it last year in walk-off situations. And here he is early in the season doing it again. I love Michael Conforto and what he brings to this Marlins team. Let me know what you think of him in the comment section below. He has just been amazing for us. So Conforto with a homer and 3 RBIs, that 3-run shot, player of the game. Guillermo Marquez ends up with the win. 2 innings of shutout ball. Gonsolin gets the loss. He technically pitched 0 innings. He got no outs, and he gave up 3 runs, so that's going to be bad for his ERA. Then we beat the Dodgers in that 8-6 game. We beat them in the first game, and then they take the third game to avoid the sweep. That one, we lose 7-4. Sixto Sanchez picks up the loss. He has just had a bad start to his season. Now moving into a series against the Giants. This one's in extra innings. The 7-11 Giants. 7-11 Giants are in this one, and they are trying to get a crazy win here. That one coming off the glove and then thrown on to first to get the out here in the bottom of the 10th. There's a strikeout from Kimbrel. There we go. That's what we love to see. I mean, I've picked up Kimbrel, figured he could do every bit as good as Osuna, and here he is closing out a game for our Miami Marlins. He gets it done. Marlins get the Bear win in the San Francisco rain, 4-3. Michael Conforto, the player of the game, he hit a homer. It was a solo shot. He got another RBI later in the ball game. So there you go. 4 single runs coming across for the Marlins at different points in this game. Kimbrel gets his 10th save of the season already, and we're not even 20 games into the year, so he's doing a hell of a job. You love to see that. Another moment here against the Giants on the road. Top of the 7th, nobody away. Alfaro's got an 11-game hitting streak going this season. We're going to see if we can keep it going. Here he is in the top of the 7th. He's 0 for 1 already in the game. This one's laced out to right field, but it is on a rope and caught out in right field. So later on, it is Corey Seager up to bat. Alfaro trying to prevent a steal. It's a good throw, just not in time, though. Alfaro comes up in the top of the 9th. Marlins up 4-1. This one going out to right field and curving away. It will land. It's going to be a double for Jorge Alfaro as he reaches second base. So he does indeed extend his hitting streak to 12 straight games, and the Marlins come away with the W. Miami Marlins getting the win here against the San Francisco Giants on the road in the beautiful California heat. Kimbrel gets his 11th save of the season. Noah Syndergaard, player of the game. He went 6 2/3, gave up 1 run. Alfaro continues his streak. Conforto and Brian Anderson with homers in the game. And a big 4-1 win. I mean, both teams had 7 hits. Giants had 2 errors in the game, so I guess that is really what did them in this one. Got to play better defense as we go to Blue River Stadium. We're going to check out the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp against the Gwinnett Stripers here. Both teams coming in at 8-9. J.J. Bleday looking pretty happy today as he does a little dance. And we are looking at Edward Cabrera as the starting pitcher. He's 0 for 3 on the season in his 3 starts. It has not been easy for Mr. Cabrera. He had a very good year last year. We are taking a player lock look here at Sterling Olander. Here's Olander with a double in the bottom of the first inning. It's an RBI double. And there we go. The user prospect picked up by us in trade with an RBI double, his 2nd of the season for RBIs. He gets a strikeout in the bottom of the 3rd inning with a runner on base. Would have liked to see him bring a runner home there, but we move forward to the bottom of the 5th. Up against Kyle Muller. He gets a single here. That's going to be another RBI brought home by Olander. 3-1. Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp in the lead. Bottom of the 5th. Olander on base here. This one hit over to first. It's thrown on to second, so he will be out. But another run comes home, so it is 4-1. for the Jumbo Shrimp at that point. 6-1 later on in the bottom of the 8th. This one is absolutely cracked by Olander, but it is caught at the warning track. Sad, sad, sad. But still, Olander had a very nice game where he picked up a couple of RBIs. Jumbo Shrimp, 6 runs on 13 hits. They did have an error. They got the win anyway. Edward Cabrera getting player of the game, so at least he did better than he had in his previous 3 starts. 5 innings pitched, he had 5 strikeouts, only 1 earned run to get the dub. Kyle Muller, we hand him the loss. 4 innings pitched, he gave up 4 runs in those 4 innings. Travis Demeritte, best hitter for the Gwinnett Stripers. He had a double and an RBI. Richie Hawkins helped contribute for our Jumbo Shrimp. Looking at the stats on the season, Brian Anderson, 7 bombs already this year, batting .284. Conforto's batting over .300 with 6 now. He's been on fire as of late. Trout has 6 homers as well with .292 average. .287 for Baez with 8 bombs. .311 for Eloy. He's got 5 bombs. Bobby Bradley has 4 bombs. He's batting over .300 as well. So is Alfaro. John Birdie's batting .325. He's just not getting a lot of starts this season. Pablo Lopez with a .218 ERA, but it's Max Meyer you want to look at here. 3-0 with a .99 ERA. That guy has been on absolute fire. Crochet getting the least work. Rogers and Lugo, the next least work. That's a little odd to me as we take a look at some AAA numbers. J.J. Bleday, .339. Look at Ash Laser, .417. 3 homers, 9 ribbies. We might have to take a look at Ash Laser in the future. Brandon Hernandez only played 7 games, but he's batting .478. Nicholas Boucher out here looking like Max Meyer. He's 2-0 in AAA with a .96 ERA. So good to see Nicholas Boucher kicking some ass. Good to see Max Meyer kicking some ass. And it has our Marlins at 17-5. This is the best record in baseball. First team to 100 runs scored in the NL East. The Reds are looking really good too. They're 15-7. They've scored a lot of runs. Dodgers are looking very good as well. But Marlins doing a fire job. Look at the Orioles, a 2-game lead in the AL East. The Twins lead the AL Central by 2 games, and the Astros are the best team in the American League, and they lead by 3.5 out west. So the American League wild card right now would be Mariners and A's. That's a little weird. I'll take our 17-5 record, though. Jumbo Shrimp, 9-9. They are 4 games back from the division lead. So a lot of work to do there. Got a big episode coming up in episode number 26. Hope you guys are excited for that. If you are, make sure you drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for the love of franchise content, which is what we do here. Make sure you guys are following the Twitch. That is linked in the description. Make sure you guys join the Discord. That is in the description as well as a link to all of my socials. Well, at least all of my socials usernames. So you can find them easily on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere you might want to find me. If you guys want to see some more franchise, make sure you click right here to see some more franchise.